What's good, YouTube, man? I'm back in the video, and today I'm talking about this big solar event that's gonna happen. Now, it might sound crazy. I need y'all to read that little thing. I need y'all to read that little thing I'm gonna put in the first part of the video. So when y'all got done reading it, listen to my facts. Alright, good. Alright, good. Now y'all done read that little thing now. Now as y'all done read it, I can talk about a little bit more about it. Now we do live in the third dimension, and I'm looking because I got notes right here. So yeah, I was up to like 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Like for this video, this is just for y'all, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I don't like reading. I ain't never read a book day in my life, none of that. I usually go with them, but I need to make sure I have some facts behind me and look some stuff up. Now, we live in the fourth dimension, but people think that we live in the third dimension, which is weight, height, and length. Now really, we live in the fourth dimension, which is now, and the fourth dimension is like it's the same thing as the third dimension with time and space. And the fifth dimension is consciousness. And you know the higher consciousness you need to meditate. Because, like I said, you're finna go through a solar event. And this already happens in history. So, this is already, everybody knows this is gonna happen because it happens every 25,900 years. Every 25,930, 25,900 years. Every time, at least once, because the planets change, the earth changed, the sun changed, the sky changed, everything changed. Like that's why we have so many different revolutions and so many breakthroughs. Like it's that's how it's supposed to be. Because in order for that to happen, everything has to come with the way of living, the way people see things, and that's why we have revolutions. We have all this stuff. That's why we have history. That's why we go through history before we can learn about this stuff. But they don't tell us about all this stuff and why it's happening. And that's why when the U.S. go to war, they destroy some of that history. Like I said in my last video, they don't tell us about the Moors. Like they don't tell us about a lot of things, because they know if we get out, people are gonna get scared. People gonna be acting different. People just gonna be just different all the way around. So they just wanted to happen. They gonna tell you at the last minute. Like they didn't even tell you that we going through a food shortage. Now, if you go to your grocery store, I know for a fact that you're not gonna have that much organic food, because we're going through a big food shortage. You wanna know how I know? Because they shutting down farms. They shutting down farmlands. Farmers backing down. Weather is changing. The sky's looking different. Like in this video, I'm gonna show y'all why and what's going on, what they is saying, what they putting out there. Because it's always the truth to a lie. It's not gonna be like the Bible. I ain't gonna say I don't believe in that shit. Like that dude that commented on my last video. I was looking at it. I just didn't have enough time to like get back on there because I was going through something. I was going through something. Like with my meditation, I was just trying to stay on that, and I couldn't really make enough time to make videos. You know, because when I make videos, I want to make sure I can back it up and I can actually, you feel me, talk about it. So I just want to make sure everything goes according to plan. So I'm just for that. With that being said, I want him. If you watching this video, I want you to email me, and I will. And if y'all have any questions, I will leave my email down in the comments for y'all can email, and I can just start texting y'all through the email. Cause I'm not really that kind of comfortable putting out my number like that. Cause might be some bots that want to just put my number out there and trying to do something with this. Always trying to spam call me because I be getting all these fake calls anyways. People calling me just to hear me breathe or something like that. Like it's be too much weird stuff. People calling me unknown. I can show y'all my screen log right now. People calling me unknown. It's just too much weird stuff, so I don't even want to put my number out there. But yeah, I'm gonna pin my email out there if y'all have any questions. Y'all can always text me, email me, and I'm gonna put my social medias down there too. I don't really be on social media like that, but I will respond to people that want to actually know about that type stuff. Now, let me get into the facts. Wait, let me go to my notes. I took these notes down. Now, I was talking about the fifth dimension and stuff. Now, when this little spiritual awakening happened, it's a reason. Now this stuff, all this stuff is happening for a reason. Now, this, like for example, there's been a lot more people going through a spiritual awakening. Why? Why now? Why not before? What's going on? Like, why not before? Why couldn't they talk about spiritual awakenings back then when everything was cool? Why is it just now happening? Because everything is unbalanced. In order for the sun to come back fully, you gotta destroy everything and start over. Because you can't, nothing's gonna ever go back when it's broken. So in order for that to happen, they had to take away all the broken pieces and take the broken pieces and turn them into new pieces before they can come as one. That's how people need to meditate and connect with themselves. Now, when that dude was saying, I understand what you're saying, praying 5 times to the Creator, but how's that helping you hide your consciousness? Helping you feel better about yourself? Because you can still pray every day, do all that, and still feel better about yourself. Look at worship these famous people saying they have a way better life than you. In reality, most of these rappers they'll change, they'll switch lives with you because they can't. They're not happy. They're not actually happy. Money cannot buy happiness. People tell you this all. You could get that from anybody. Money cannot buy happiness. You can be the richest motherfucker in the world, but if you be in control or you gotta do all this for somebody else, and you not doing it for you, you taking out the fun out of it. Now that's another video, for another day. But let me get to another point. Man, like it's getting real out here, man. Like, even though we gonna go through the spiritual awakening and this enlightenment, but I'm not saying that it's gonna be fully perfect, because nothing's gonna be perfect. The world's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Like I said, everything happens for a reason, and I'm not saying it's gonna be pure people